The enemies are stronger than ever. Don't let your guard down.
He's right. We need to stay focused.
Every once in a while, I have a dream where I get chased by a shadow.
Ah, don't sweat it. I mean, you get chased by them all the time and you're fine so far.
I was vegetating in front of the TV last night, and I have to say there are some pretty decent shows on now.
I'm not really a big TV person, besides anime, of course.
You know, Skull's always been into skull designs and stuff.
Huh, now that you mention it, most of the shirts I've owned had skulls on them.
Do you enjoy visiting theme parks? I've rarely been to one myself.
Let's say we go together sometime. It's important to take a break every so often and have some fun.
I got so into the manga I was reading last night that I was up till this morning rereading the whole thing.
I feel you there. I mean, I never have enough time to do all the things I want to do.
I feel like I need to learn more about the world, but I'm not sure how best to go about it. The world is such a broad category though, so that's tough. At the very least, you ought to read the news. Last night I dreamt the Phantom Thieves were kicking some serious butt. Let's bring that dream to life. Yeah, that's the spirit, Mona-chan. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Yo, is it just me or is falling asleep getting tougher every night? At this point, I'm out of ideas of what to do.
Even with the AC on? When your room and your bed are different temperatures, that usually helps.
If I'd known that I'd end up in this situation, I would have studied some kickboxing along with the Aikido.
Whoa there, no need to overdo it. I mean, you've been fine so far, right?
Anime, books, movies. Phantom Thieves sure are popular.
The genre's been enjoyed for hundreds of years now. I suppose some people enjoy the escape. I know it's not very healthy, but I do enjoy eating ramen from time to time.
Oh, come on, just eat what you want. You'll stress yourself out if you're always holding back.
Skull and I both use long melee weapons, but they're total opposites of one another.
That's probably because people have different mental associations for them.
Asakusa is a wonderful area. I love how it's this blend of the old and the new.
Browsing the souvenir shops there is such a blast.
If you're looking for a way to train both your mind and your body, I highly recommend bouldering.
Bouldering? Come on, man, nothing beats a good sweat at the gym.
Be careful what you post on social media. Once it's out there for good.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of scary hearing it from you, though.
It was already hard for me to believe palaces existed, but to think there's such a massive one under Shibuya.
I know what you mean. I didn't believe it at first either.
You know who's a really good driver? Sojiro. He can parallel park with his eyes closed.
How neat! I want to watch him do that sometime.
Is there a difference between a whip and a grappling hook?
They're totally different in both size and strength. If you tried using them interchangeably, you'd wind up hurt.
Queen, you have such a different vibe here than you do in the real world. You just mean my outfit, right? I don't know what I'd do if my personality was changing.
Swords are actually pretty hard to wield.
Isn't it funny how we all use different weapons?
Kind of fiending for some ramen right about now. Maybe I'll hit up Ogikubo when we get back.
Robin, what is it about that word that stirs my very soul? It's fun to walk around and inspect different temples and shrines. The architecture is always impressive.
Being in a holy place always makes me keep my head down and walk straight ahead.
I tend to do all my clothes shopping in Kichijoji. It's fun looking through all the resale shops.
I don't think I've ever been to a resale shop. I have been to an antique store, though.
You know who's a really good driver? Sojiro. He can parallel park with his eyes closed.
That sounds like Boss. He's quite extraordinary. If shadows are sentient, do you think being moved by a painting would invoke a change of heart?
I think that would be too tough to pull off if it's openly hostile to you. Anime, books, movies. Phantom Thieves sure are popular.
Phantom Thief stories, huh? Count me in too. They just make you feel cool, you know?
Every once in a while, I have a dream where I get chased by a shadow.
No matter how many times you fight a shadow, you never really get used to it, do you?
If you could shoot grappling hooks from your hands, you'd probably be able to get around just using those.
I don't think there are too many situations where that would actually be useful. The other night, a ghost appeared in my dream. It scared me so badly that it woke me up.
Nightmares can be really terrifying, even if you think back on them and question what it was that scared you.